You guys are going with me through this process of self-actualization and my therapy journey anyway. So, I mean, I guess I might as well just read to you the things I've written down. I wanted to make a video, but I can't think about what I want to make a video of. So I just have like my journal of different ideas and topics. But then I was thinking about what I deserve, and it turned to an actual journal entry. So I'll just read it. So I said, what do you demand? With demand underlined. So what do I demand in a relationship is what I mean. Even just relationships, friendships, things like that. So what do I demand? I demand honesty, loyalty, someone that listens, someone I trust, someone kind, someone that has a good sense of humor, and then also somebody that gives me attention because I like attention. So that's what I'm gonna seek. And then also somebody who wants to spend time with me. Quality time and words of affirmation are my two love languages. So those are things I crave and, things I really look for in a relationship. So I keep messing around. I know these things about myself, but I keep allowing myself to mess around with these people who don't treat me the way I deserve to be treated or act like they don't know my worth. So I said, why don't you believe you deserve it? You know that you are. I know I'm pretty. I know I'm kind. I'm selfless. I'm empathetic. I happen to have a nice body, I think. And then also I think I'm pretty funny. I love making people laugh. It's one of my favorite things to do is to make people laugh. And if I could spend the rest of my life making people laugh, that'd be really cool. But not at me. I want them to laugh on purpose. Not, okay. All right, so I said, why are you allowing negative people in? And I found this quote on a Tumblr meme page, Not Your Boyfriend. And it's such a good quote because it's so true. And it says, it's not that you only attract toxic people. It's that those are the people you are willing to see because they complete your patterns. They affirm your negative core beliefs about yourself and relationships. And that's true. Most definitely the part that says it's that those are the people you are willing to see. It's not that they're the only ones there, but they're the ones that you are willing to give your time to and your attention to, that you're willing to spend your free time and willing for them to treat you like that. You can tell them, if they don't make changes, of course. Some people do change when you let them know they're hurting you. But if they don't make change and it's just this cycle of you trusting them and thinking they're gonna change, and then they let you down again, and then you say, okay, one more chance, that's just a toxic cycle. And you are willing to put yourself through that when you keep hanging out with them. Even if they're consistent in, what's the word? I can't think of the word, dedicated or they just really pursue you, they keep going. You still have, it's still you allowing them in your life, but also it kind of shows how you feel about yourself too. You're giving them your time because you're thinking either that they deserve it or that they're you're settling to give them your time. If your time is more valuable and you know you deserve more, you would look for more. So the people that you choose to be around in life really are a reflection of you. People always said that, and I was like, nah, not necessarily. It's just people you might like hanging out with, but it's people that you're willing to give your time and your attention to. And so because of that, it is a reflection of you because it's a reflection of how you see yourself. It's a reflection of how you view yourself. Man. All right, and then also, all right. So I said, I think I take issue with seeing myself as desirable. I do love myself, but I keep letting these people in place trust just to have them break it over and over again. So I said, why don't you think you deserve love? I'm self-conscious. I feel desperate because I went so long being alone without finding somebody. It's now that I am getting that attention from females specifically, it's oh shit, I'm getting, oh, this is nice, this feels nice. It took so long to get to this point, so let me not take it for granted. And also, I love attention. So if you keep giving me attention, odds are it could work out. So, yeah, which is bad. And being that desperate for attention is a reflection of me. It's a reflection of how low I'm willing to go. And I know I deserve better. Why do I keep letting these things happen? And then I said, you're looking for love in the wrong people. You give love to the world, and someone that deserves you will come, and they will consistently prove themselves without you having to even ask. Stop selling for people that consistently let you down. Love yourself. You deserve this. And then as a little asterisk in the bottom, I said, would you let a man treat you this way? And the answer to that is no. And that's the ultimate thing, is I would never let a man treat me like this. So I making this video like another self-actualization thing. This isn't just like issues with dating. This is issues with dating women. This is issues with coming out and finally having a dating pool of people to interact with. Because I get attention from men and all these other things, but like I don't want that. I want to be with a female. And so because I lived in Indiana for so long and was so desperate without having a dating pool there, now that I have options down here, it's not like it's every day I have another woman coming up, but just in general, I let myself deal with things to a certain point, which is not ideal. It's not ideal. So yeah, I hope I break the cycle. Because the thing is, like, part of me is like, well, like, I know the thing is I can self-actualize, I can write it down, I can tell my therapist, I could say it on video, but I actually have to do action to make a difference and make a change. If I keep saying I know what I deserve and all these things, well then I need to follow through. Just like how I tell all these other people actions speak louder than words, I need to prove that to myself. I need to prove that to myself. Actions speak louder than words. Oh my God. Oh, this shit's great, like it's okay anyways, but yeah. I need to put my words into actions, because actions speak louder than words. So I keep saying I deserve more and that I know I should. It's the thing is like I know I should be treated these things. So like, why am I not taking action on that and actively getting what I deserve, actively going for what I want? That part of me needs to go. I need to take action and do things. Because you can actualize all you want, but if you don't put action behind it, dude, I had a patient who had, he had this quote that he came up with and he loved it, and he said, a plan is just a thought that hasn't been put into action. Something like that. Or like a thought is a plan that hasn't been put into action. Kind of like that too. A thought is a plan that hasn't been put into action, but same, a plan is a thought that hasn't been put into action yet. It was something similar to that, and I mean, that's true. It stuck with me, obviously. All right, I think I'm done ranting. My goodness.